Hi everybody, I am Kenya and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am on a journey to get back to my old self. And so at this moment, I am just putting a little extra energy into the decor in my home. I was never really a big decorator because I moved around a lot. I read a quote on Instagram, okay, that basically says when you don't decorate and when you don't have photos and things on your walls, that is a sign of trauma, of just not being sure if you're going to be in a place long enough to enjoy the things that you are doing to it. Now, when I first moved into this apartment, I was finishing up school. It was supposed to be temporary and I was going to move. That was the thing. And so I was like, I'm not putting any thought or any energy into the decor into my home, right? Fast forward, I've been here for a very long time, over 10 years, okay? And it's like, girl, when you're going to start doing something to your home? I want my home to reflect my personality. When you walk in, I want you to look at the decor and think, yeah, that is very Kenya coded, very Kenya core. That is something that she would have in her home. So I really want the things to reflect me. And so I've really just been taking my time with the decorations and just getting the things that brings me joy into my home. And so I put a lot of energy into getting my son's room together. His room was a disaster, okay? And so I've just been taking steps to just make my home just a little more me, okay? So if you're someone, maybe you're in a decor slump, maybe, you know, you don't have the money to properly decorate how you would like to, we're gonna go on this journey together. I'm gonna share with you like all the things that I've gotten, how much it costs, where I got it from, all the things, okay? We're on this journey together. As I stated in a couple other videos, I am a working class woman, okay? I am not rich, I don't claim to be. However, I've learned to make my coin do what it do, if you get what I'm saying. And so that's what we're doing here, okay? So here we are today in 2025. It's not too late to get your stuff together, okay? And so follow me on the journey as I get it together, and hopefully this inspires whoever else, whether you are a man or a woman, to get it together, okay? So yeah, let's go up to my son's room. See you there. All right, so first things first, I live right next to the highway. So if you hear any cars or trains passing in across from the train station, disregard, okay? So first things first, I got these walnut dressers from Wayfair. I just feel like dark wood and walnut embodies what Dark Academia is. So these are just some of his like baseball trophies that he got when he was younger. His prom photo, can't really see. TV remote. Then we have the remote to the lights in here, because you know all the kids like the little lights around their room. TV remote. And then this little chest thingy right here, it still has this tag, I'm gonna have to take it off. But I got this from Hobby Lobby and I thought this went with the theme. And I'm someone who hates clutter. I hate seeing a bunch of junk out. And so this is just a box that he can hide all his junk in. So got this from Hobby Lobby. And then the basketball, probably got there from Dick's Sporting Goods. Also, my son wanted to paint the walls black. I was like, that's a little bit too dark for me, you know? So I opted for like this dark grayish color. We went with this dark paint, and then all the outlines are white because I just feel like we need the contrast. I don't want it to be too dark in here. Here's the bed. Woo! Now, this blanket I got from Amazon. The brand is Bedshore. This is a queen size pillow, double pillow top mattress, and this blanket just seems not big enough. I should have got a king size one. However, I still like it. Here is the bed in all of its glory. These pillows used to be on my couch. I don't know where else to put them. These are down filled pillows. I could actually take these pillowcases off and change it to a different color, which I will most likely be doing in the future, but for now I just decided to put them on the bed. And so he has these two pillows, and then he has like 4 pillows in the back, just nice and comfy. This bed frame actually used to be my bed frame, but what I did was I stripped the paint off. I used paint stripper, stripped the paint off, and I used chalk paint to paint it black and put it in his room. I feel like this is more of his vibe than what I had. When I was like making his bedroom more adult, like more big boy appropriate, this bed was in my bedroom, but I couldn't justify getting rid of it because it's such good furniture. And I'm just like, a reseller would pick this up, fix it up, and flip it and sell it for triple. And so when I first moved into my first apartment, my dad gave me this headboard and footboard, the bed frame, and he gave me a matching dresser. And so it went from my dad, now I have it, and so it's been in the family for about 20 years at this point. And so I really love this bed frame. I love anything that's landscape, that is showing nature. Like, that's just my vibe. And I feel like the majority of the wall art in my apartment will eventually be landscape pictures. And I also take a lot of pictures on my professional camera of different landscapes, which I'm going to have printed out, and so you'll see those throughout the apartment eventually. But for right now, this is like the first piece of art that I've ever hung in his room. Okay, so I purchased 2 walnut dresses for my son. So this is just, you know, his little incense holder, a picture for graduation. I will most likely be changing the frame. And then here is like just a little photo of him when he was small and so cute and so innocent. Oh my gosh. And then we have some room spray. I actually made this. So like that. Then he has his Gucci cologne, which I have on his tray. So I got this tray, it's a dark wood tray, and I got this from like Home Goods, I believe. And so I was like, you can sit your little, you know, your manly products on here. So then we have the TV. So this TV used to be in my living room. I've literally bought this TV, I feel like in 2009, okay? And this is like a 47-inch TV. I remember I went to Walmart with my dad and I was like, oh, I just want to get like a 32-inch TV or something. And when I got there, I was just like, oh, let me get this one. It's a 47-inch TV. This is an LG TV that I paid $900, almost $1,000 for it in 2009. So I got a new TV for my living room, and I couldn't justify getting rid of this TV. He didn't have a TV in his room, and I don't have a TV in my room, but I wanted to keep it like that. So I went onto Amazon and got like the materials, I feel like, yeah, the materials, so that I can mount the TV. So I set it up on the wall on how far I wanted it to be up, and then my son and we both just picked it up and put it up together. And so here is his TV, so he can be relaxing on his bed and watching TV here, which is great. So right here we have our desk area. This desk used to be in my bedroom, but when I was changing around my bedroom and I was decorating his bedroom, I felt like this would be a great addition to his bedroom. It gives dark academia vibes, and this was in my bedroom at a time too, and so I just felt like this whole vibe goes together. And we have like our little coaster if he wants to have a drink, and an Architectural Digest magazine as like a little mouse pad. And I got this from Home Goods, I feel like, for about $40. Sweeping the Nation, Ideas, Disco Fever. I thought this painting was really cute. However, I don't know exactly where to put this painting. I'm also on a hunt for like a small stool or like some type of a chair to go right here. Something maybe I could just slide under, because I just don't want a whole bunch of clutter in here. And so we'll be on a hunt for that, okay? So I was thinking about getting walnut shelves and putting them here, maybe one and one up here, and putting like the picture frames up here and also a couple of books. Now as for this wall art, I'm not sure exactly where to put it in his room, but for right now it will live here, you know. And these curtains I got from Home Goods. You guys, Home Goods is the jam. And if you're on a budget, Home Goods, At Home, Home Sense, or maybe I got it from HomeSense. I feel like I picked these up from HomeSense and they were about $50. Now, what I did was I went on Amazon, okay, because I watch a lot of home decor videos on YouTube. I live on the home decor side of YouTube, and these are actually tracks at the top. They are on the ceiling. So basically what you do is you put the tracks on the ceiling and you wait a day. You wait a day until they're nice and sticky, and then you add your curtains, right? And so I like these curtains, velvet navy blue curtains. I feel like fits into the dark academia vibe with the dark gray walls, with the paintings. It all goes together. And these are pretty long, like they're dragging on the floor, but these are some really nice Ralph Lauren velvet curtains. So definitely had to pick those up. So I also added these hooks to the top of his door because I hate clutter. I just hate things being all over the place and out of order. Listen, hang it up here. I don't like things on the floor. I don't like things under the bed. And so yeah, this is that. And then of course we have our lights all around the bedroom because that's what the kids like these days. So you know what, y'all do y'all. But your love's too original. You were anything but conventional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall? As you can see, these tiles were very easy to pull up. But these tiles are pretty heavy. I actually hit my toe on the bag of tiles after I pulled them up, and I broke my pinky toe. So when I say these tiles were heavy, they were. Can't wait to just put the floors down, see how that comes out. So originally I got these tiles from Lowe's. These are the luxury vinyl plank. These cover 45 square feet, and I only had 3 boxes, which I don't really think is enough for this room anyway. But I decided I didn't like these anymore, so I'm gonna show you the ones that I got now. And these are the Traffic Master peel and stick 24 planks, 36 square foot per box, and this is the color gray ash, and this box was about $35. And don't mind my chair, this is my paint and my project chair only. So Cordell, here is your room. I even organized your closet. Coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar-coated. What a lie. So if you've made it to the end of this video, I would like to thank you all for coming to kick it with me today. Hit the like button and subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Toodles.